Black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
You know, the dangers of DEI in Hollywood keep becoming more and more apparent. The MCU, a franchise featuring a bloke who turns into a giant green engine of destruction, a super soldier who can toss a Harley Davidson, and a set of stones that could destroy half the universe. The most unbelievable thing is an African nation that's not only scientifically advanced, but also financially profitable. It's a concept so ridiculous that black producers jumped on it, which resulted in Coming to America. It's the story of a wealthy African prince who sidesteps tradition and travels to America in search of true love. Prince Akeem hails from Zamunda, a fictional African country that's supposed to have rich culture, but they still play the white man's musical instruments. They drive around in European cars because, as advanced as Zamunda is, they apparently don't build their own vehicles. The cars are German, which proves what Deutschland has been saying all along. They're superior in every way. Akeem isn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. He has to have everything done for him and even forgets his own birthday. Not a very good first impression. His parents are the actors who played Mufasa and Sarabi, so I guess from now on we'll call him Simba. It's also inconceivable how the Samundan economy could possibly stay afloat with the amount of cash they waste on things like rose petals being thrown wherever Simba walks. This is what happens when you give black people money.
They said they never gave you money.
Have we forgotten MC Hammer? Simba's motivation also makes no sense. They expect me to believe he actually wouldn't act like a spoiled brat. It also makes no sense he wants a woman who thinks for herself.
You say you can have a woman who'll obey your every command, but you'd rather have a woman who has an opinion? If you truly love your wife, you will value her opinion.
Sammy at least gets the point.
Your wife need only have a pretty face, a firm backside, and big breasts like cassava milk.
Simba is offered a bride who will follow any and every order. By all accounts, a total trad wife. But I guess I can't blame him. Lisa might not have good genes, but she's at least got a lower melanin count. Simba and Sammy get to America, and the film's presentation of New York is inaccurate because the cab driver is white and not some kind of Arab. It's bad enough the movie stars 2 DEI hires. They've also got to play multiple roles, including the Jewish character Saul.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte!
Which is a problem for 2 reasons. One, he's filling a role that was meant for a superior Caucasian, stealing food off the white man's table. A clear warning of what the future holds if we don't put an end to DEI, the dark employee infestation. 2, this is clearly a case of whiteface, but the pink-haired Lanwells and Soy Boys only have a problem with that when the offender has good genes. One of the most insufferable roles is the pastor who represents how
the blacks
have appropriated our sacred culture and tarnished it. Our church services were quiet and accompanied by long-winded sermons, but these people saw that and had to add song and dance and spirit to it. It's enough to make you sick. Arsenio even plays a woman at some point, clearly an effort to cater to the LGBTQ up, down, left, right, start, select community. The film is honest when it comes to the behavior of
the blacks.
They're usually seen hanging around corners instead of getting a job. They're loud and rambunctious, and the women aren't worth much either. No wonder he ended up going for the light-skinned girl. Speaking of theft, there's some more of that going on a corporate level. Enter McDowell. Now, this one's so obvious, I don't even need to tell you what's going on here. But let's just say, I'm not loving it. And obviously, he's putting out an inferior product.
I like the fries better at McDonald's, but I'd never tell Mr. McDowell that.
McDowell, who was keen on Lisa marrying Daryl, has no qualms with her being with Simba. Instead, when he learns the guy's loaded, there's a single white employee. He provides a nice change of scenery from the predominantly black cast. But it's apparent he's only there so the black owner has a white man to boss around. Now, where have I seen that before? But he's still superior to everyone on staff because he actually has a plan for upward mobility. Simba himself proves to have at least an iota of competency. He comes across a fleet of different women, but as soon as he meets the light-skinned girl, he's immediately smitten. There may be hope for our boy just yet. But she's still a woman, which means she's genetically predisposed to be materialistic, doubly so due to her melanin count. So he's smart enough to keep his royal status a secret. It's also the reverse of your average Tyler Perry play, where the light-skinned black man shows up and rescues the lead female from her dark-skinned love interest. And the guy sounds like he subscribes to the Andrew Tate Alpha School.
You know, personally, I don't like any sport where you don't use your hands.
Right from Tate. Pushing him down.
But here, it's the darker Simba saving the girl from the obnoxious Daryl. Obviously, the film's attempt to present dark skin as superior. Black is beautiful, as they say. Patrice, the younger sister, tries to cock Hakeem's shotgun, but he resists because he's starting to grow a backbone and shed the title of simp. And also, again, he's got enough sense to go for the lighter-skinned sister. One grateful day at work, Nick Fury tries to rub the joint, and because Brie Larson couldn't stand a black man being portrayed as a criminal, she demanded that in retaliation, Jackson star in a film where a white man does the rubbing, as if there is such a thing as a white criminal. The entire ruse comes to an end when the king and queen arrive, leaving Lisa disappointed that simple Simba is actually wealthy. Even saying that out loud is nearly impossible. The movie really expects me to believe that a woman wouldn't jump at the revelation that she's pretty much hit the jackpot. In the end, Lisa, the woman who claims to not care about material wealth, ends up marrying a prince with more money than Africa has elephants.
If you like, we can give it all up now.
The lesson here, folks, is that if you pretend you don't want a rich husband, the universe will reward you with exactly that. Fake it till you make it. Deception is the nature of females after all. All my girlfriends were faking orgasms for Lord knows what reason. Last call before I close up for the night. I've been told by reliable sources that Brie Larson viewed this film when she saw Samuel L. Jackson portray a disenfranchised inner-city gunman. Her inner white lady kicked in, convinced it was the lack of equal opportunity that led him to criminal tendencies. So she asserted her influence and convinced Marvel to give him the role of Nick Fury, which is her nature as Queen of the Walking Dead, because Fury has never been black in the comics. This blackwashing is truly sickening behavior. You know what? I'm just gonna go watch Predator again to wash off the stink. Ah, Predator. No one else can sit on your throne. Alright, story's over.
Get out.
Get out.